So guys, a wonderful good morning from Islamabad, Pakistan, and today is going to be quite an adventurous episode because I'll be going to fly KAM Air, which is the largest airline of Afghanistan. But I'm also invited to attend a TV show here, a morning show at Pakistan's national TV station. And then I still have to sort out my visa for Afghanistan. So I think it's going to be quite an adventurous episode today. And I thought I'd take you guys along, and then after this we're gonna review the flight from Islamabad to Kabul. So stay tuned for a lot of great content today, that I can promise. Quite some traffic this morning. Now I'm at PTV, Pakistan National TV, and I'm at the World, I don't know what they call it, World Morning Show. So yeah, could be interesting. So I made it inside, but there's nobody here. So right now this is the head office here of the show. I met the host, and then I'm gonna have my segment on the morning show. It's all gonna be live. They told me to say only nice things about me, but it's gonna be okay. Very much looking forward to it. So everything is happening here. So my part starts in a few minutes. This is the host. So let's see what question they have in store for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right hand side, Josh Cahill. Hello, assalamu alaikum, how are you?
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much for joining us. Lovely to have you. I was just a little scared. How was your experience, Josh?
Well, exactly as you said, it was one of the greatest airlines back in the days.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, well, and hopefully it's going to go back to its roots.
Yeah.
But I had a very surprising flight. You know, it was the most requested airline of the year. So many followers I have from Pakistan. It's like, Josh, try PIA. Please come here and give it a try. So right now I'm with the chief cameraman of PTV. Quickly introduce yourself.
Sir, I am chief cameraman of PTV News, and in my responsibilities, let us turn light, so take the light. So my responsibilities are to depute the staff to cover all the official activities in Islamabad, like the Prime Minister, my camera team goes there, and the President, Parliament House, every ministry, anything happening here, diplomatic corps. So this is my responsibility to send the cameraman and to cover it for PTV News.
That is great. And I've heard your son is a big aviation fan as well.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So he takes a lot of photos and goes spotting.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, and he loves you very much.
Oh, thank you.
He introduced you.
That's great. What's his name?
Muhammad Bakir Kazmi.
All right, Mohammed. That's for you. So this was it. My 5 minutes of fame on Pakistan national TV, and now I'm gonna go to the embassy, the Afghan embassy, to get my visa sorted so I can fly to Kabul tonight. So let's do this. Hey dear. So look who is here once again, Nicole, and she got a visa for Afghanistan, and I didn't. So, but she made best friends with the guy at the embassy, so now she's going to try to get me sorted because he said I'm going to get the visa tomorrow eventually. So it is, it's quite an adventure. I promised you an adventure. It is already an adventure. What do you have to say? How did you get your visa?
I'm just a lovely, friendly person, and Josh is no, I'm joking.
Oh dear. Anyways,
Josh.
she's gonna go on the flight. I won't. I will pass on the camera to her. She's gonna review the flight.
We don't leave friends behind, so we're going together. Or I'm not going.
If it's Boeing, I'm not going.
What are we flying today? ATR.
ATR. But we give you the whole full KAM Air background if she's on the flight, and I'll wait for her until later. So we're back at the Airbnb, and it seems like Nicole sorted it out. Did you?
Potentially, I've just been apologised. I accept your every order to compensate for the foul I made, because I was speaking to him saying my friend's visa didn't get approved, and we'll see what happens.
Alright, so we're gonna go. And this, I'm gonna wear my nice traditional, is it called Kuda, or I'm not sure. And I want to get one of those Pashto hats so I blend in when going to Kabul. Alright, so we gotta check out, hopefully pick up my passport, and then we off to the airport and we review KAM Air. Didn't you say KAM Air was banned because they smuggled opium? So I've just changed into my local attire. I look like half of an Afghan now. And good news, visa is approved. We're gonna go back to the embassy, pick up my passport, and then we off to Kabul. While you do research on KAM Air.
Well, I do research on KAM Air.
No, I can tell you KAM Air is actually the largest airline in Afghanistan. Did you know that? And they're operating even wide bodies. Airbus ATR42s.
Yes, 2 of them, yeah?
Yes, exactly. To Istanbul and elsewhere. And they have really old 737-500s, which I thought we're going to be on today. And they are from Ukraine Air. They're like 25 years old.
That would be cool.
But it seems like they'll be flying an ATR today.
It's alright, it's like a 40-minute flight.
40-minute flight, but I can tell you the views are going to be amazing, and descending into Kabul is going to be really cool. So, should we go to the embassy?
We should, because Josh really needs this visa.
Okay, let's go.
Yalla.
So good news, I've got my visa. We had a cup of tea with the consul, and he said they usually don't give out tourist visa because of the current situation in Kabul, but because we are such nice people, we made it. Now we are at the airport. Funny thing is, boarding pass going to Kabul. Funny thing was actually that Nicole and I were issued the exact same boarding pass. So I had her name on my boarding pass and she had her own name on there. But we were able to pass immigration and security checks. So a few security floors here at Islamabad airport. So yeah, KAM Air is Afghanistan's largest privately owned airline, and they started operation right after the war in like 2003 with a 727. And they, as aviation geeks may know, they're not around anymore. But yeah, like just 2 years ago, most of the crew is Ukrainian or pilots, and I think from South America. So last year there was half of the crew was actually grounded, or like half of the fleet was grounded because there was a terror attack at the hotel where most of the crew was staying, and a lot of the pilots were actually shot by the Taliban, which was a very sad event, and that's when the half of the fleet was grounded for some time. So yeah, today it's going to be an ATR, flight time around 45 minutes. They said the load is very low. So we'll see what it's like to fly an airline that is banned from European airspace and is not actually known to be the safest in the world. But still, it's going to be quite an adventure. So let's do this. You probably also noticed that Islamabad has a brand new airport, but it's literally super empty. There's like literally no flights. It gets a little busy tonight. You have some flights to like Bangkok and Jeddah, but overall it's a brand new airport, but it's empty. So airlines of the world fly to Islamabad. What it looks like. So I just picked up the conversation. Apparently something is broken. They're waiting for a spare part, and he literally said, "If you can't get the spare part, don't worry, I will fix it." Adventure starts already. You hear the conversation?
No,
That they're waiting for a spare part.
Is that one of them?
So we're now being pushed back. We had a quick safety intro, which didn't include any life vests, but I don't think we fly over any body of water, so we should be okay. However, I don't know how to feel about all this, because I saw how they was trying to jam the cargo door, and they couldn't close it. So left me with a few mixed feelings. However, and one of the cabin crew is just fixing the ceiling right now. Yeah, I think this is going to be quite an adventure. Islamabad, smooth, easy takeoff. One thing I've noticed is apart from 2 cabin crew members they have on board, they also have an engineer, which was a normal thing in the 80s, 70s, yeah, they're flying with an engineer. Maybe there's a lot to fix on those airplanes, but yeah, something I've noticed. And yeah, so far so good. So let me give you a seat tour here of the ATR-500, which comes in a 2-2 configuration with, I think, 44 seats in total. And I reckon this airplane is probably like around 20 years old. It's quite dated, but then you have a takeoff. Very simple and straightforward. Seat pocket. I reckon some ashtrays were used as ashtrays. You know, you can't smoke on airplanes anymore. And there is supposed to be a recline, but because I'm sitting in the last row, and there's a wall behind me. I obviously can't recline. And seat pitch is really nice. And yeah, that is a real aviation geek adventure here. Let's see whether they serve some drinks or refreshments. But yeah, the crew is really nice. They make a very nice impression. They're locals, they're Afghans. So yeah, it's great to see. So there's even food served on this flight, and it's quite interesting. Today I'm flying to Afghanistan, and it's 9/11, so September 11. Yeah, but look at this. Doesn't look very promising, but God knows what it tastes like. So it's some sort of sandwich, and there's some filling in there. Looks like chicken. The captain just turned on the seatbelt sign. We are descending into Kabul. It was a fairly short flight. I just went to the bathroom. I was told that you can't flush the toilet, so he offered me a cup of water to flush down, but I said I don't really need to. I just wanted to do a quick toilet review. So FYI, if you ever fly KAM Air, you either have to hold your pee or make sure you go to a bathroom before your flight. Alright, I'll give you a bit of a summary once you're on the ground in Kabul. Flying an airline such as KAM Air into Kabul was probably one of the most beautiful experiences of my life, especially for an aviation geek like me. And it's actually nice to see that there are things in Afghanistan which work, and the airline is one of them. I'm sure it's a trip I won't forget anytime soon. So and if you want to know how I survived the world's deadliest city, Kabul, dressing up as a local and then flying out on the national airline, you should subscribe right now. Don't miss out, it's going to be a good one.
Typical, authentic.